Okay, folks, Breville has done it again, and Phil from Breville, now you know Phil. Phil's always the guy who comes and introduces new products. Well, here it is. They have a new brewer, and I am very excited about this, Phil. I want you to tell me everything about it. I mean, I can see it does everything. I can just tell.
You can tell?
Yeah. I can tell. I mean, look, glass carafe, thermal carafe.
Yeah.
You got to tell me about this.
I am going to tell you about it, yeah. We're really excited about the brewer because I think this is doing a lot of things that is lacking in the market, like things that you know, coffee people really understand and know, but they can't get it from current brewers. So we reckon we've solved a lot of problems.
Nice.
And this is it. So this is our precision brewer.
I'm touching. I'm ready to yank and pull and press buttons. So precision brewer.
Precision brewer.
Nice.
Yeah, and we call it that because it covers off the precise things that are needed about coffee. So precise water temperature.
I was just going to
really
say
important.
temperature.
Yeah. And it's adjustable as well. So that's one thing that's missing from most of the current crop of brewers out there. So
that's true.
Yeah. So
the
adjustable
only way
temperature.
you can get your temperature is to do a pour over and dial it in that way.
Exactly. So
why is this sitting here? Never mind.
We'll
get into that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. Exactly. So we've got a 60-ounce capacity. So it's
that's another thing people want.
12
is more
5-ounce cups. Yeah. So yeah, a larger volume because everybody's always drinking a lot of coffee in the morning and throughout the day. So
here in the States they do.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody wants bigger. They say to me, I want enough to do my mug, and you know my mug is an average size mug, and I say there is no average size mug. What is an average size mug? Oh no, I want to do about 4 cups of average size mug, and I said, well, this is what it'll do.
Yeah, exactly.
50 ounces.
It's very clear.
Or 60 ounces.
60 ounces for ours.
60.
Yeah, so
nice.
We've got a nice intuitive. Let's start it up.
Look at that.
LCD display that will run you through all of the brewing modes. So it's got several unique brewing modes. So the first one we've got there is fast. So what we do with that is we turn the pump up as fast as it will run. So seeing I've mentioned the word pump, so we use a very unique heating system with this. So it's unlike most brewers on the market that use some sort of boiler, whether it be a vertical boiler or horseshoe-shaped boiler, you know, the expansion of steam driving hot water to the ground coffee. We actually use a thermocoil that's PID temperature controlled, and we drive water through that with a pump.
Wow.
Yeah, so we have precise control over how fast the water's delivered and the temperature at which it's delivered as well to the ground coffee.
Which changes the flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
All of those things.
All of those things need to be changed to get the right taste from your coffee.
Nice.
So when we're in fast mode, we turn the pump speed up as fast as we can go and still maintain temperature stability.
Okay.
So you can get 60 ounces of coffee in less than 7 minutes.
That's fast. That is fast. I think some of the other ones on the market, the fastest is 5 minutes for 40 ounces. So yeah, you're right up there.
which is a lot less. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's fast mode. Then the next one down we have is gold mode. So in gold, so what's gold? It's about
filter.
Well, it's not about the gold tone filter, but we do have.
That's where my head went.
We do have one of those. Included is a gold tone filter.
Well, yeah, it comes with that.
It's not actually to use with the gold tone filter.
Okay.
Gold mode is about adjusting the brewing parameters to meet SCA's Gold Cup requirements. So in terms of water temperature, so between 92 and 96 degrees C, and contact time.
Nice.
So it automatically adjusts the parameters so you get those two things according to the SCA. Then we've got strong mode. So in strong mode we slow down the pump a little bit and we turn up the temperature so the rate of extraction is higher, so you get a stronger tasting cup. Exactly.
Well, this does address a lot of the things that I hear all the time. People calling on the phone.
Yeah, and then the next mode we have is over ice, which essentially does a similar thing to strong. So it compensates for when you brew coffee and then you pour it over ice, and then add your favourite half and half or creamer or whatever to it.
So it makes it stronger.
Yeah. So it compensates for the dilution of the coffee that the ice is going to do.
A little more concentrated.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you end up with the right flavour balance, even though you've added ice. The next one is My Brew, and you'll notice that the LCD's flashing customised.
Yeah, I see that. So you must be able to make it your own.
So if we just press the button, so that you get to actually adjust these variables. So bloom time, so that's the amount of time it's actually blooming. So that's that pause in the water delivery to the ground coffee.
Like the pre-infusion, blooming, whatever you want to call
Exactly.
it.
So, you know, in pour over, you'd pour 20 or 30% of the total water volume, and then you'd pause for 30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Allows saturation of all of the grounds.
So you're getting the most out of it.
Exactly.
Wow.
So you can adjust that from no bloom time up to over a couple of minutes. So we recommend somewhere between 30 seconds and a minute.
That's typical.
Yep. And then you can adjust brew water temperature.
198.
Sorry, I'll just go back there. So we can adjust from 176 up to 208.
Nice range.
Anything that you think will suit the coffee that you're actually using. So whether it's lightly roasted, whether it's more floral, whether it's
fruity,
more exactly, or
and that is not everybody knows that. That's important. The temperature matched with the coffee.
Exactly.
Is huge.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, even as a coffee sits there and cools down, that first sip when it's hot, and when you drink it cold, it's a different cup of coffee.
Totally different taste.
Totally different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we give you the ability to adjust temperature, and then you can adjust flow rate, so you can have the water delivered fast, medium or slow, depending on you know, what sort of rate of extraction you want as well. So it allows you to customize water delivery. And then there's this mode here, pour over.
Pour over. Here, that's why this is sitting here.
So we can come back to that.
Okay.
We'll keep teasing you about
Okay,
it.
yeah, you teased me with that.
So then we go back to the top menu, and then we have the next one down is cold brew.
Cold brew. That's a whole nother.
Yeah, exactly. So in this mode, what happens is we take the lid off our carafe.
Yeah.
We put how much water we want to do in cold brew. So you can do a maximum of 20 ounces in cold brew. And then in our brew basket, we take out this insert. We pop in one of our plain paper filters.
Is that a particular size, or is that that's a common size?
That is a common size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then we put the right amount of coffee in here. So you normally brew at a ratio of about, say, 4 to 1. So a regular drip coffee brew would be about 16 to 1. So this is 4 to 1. 20 ounces of water maximum. Pop this in here, and then with the lid off, pop this under here, and then just go into settings, and then you can dial up how long you want your cold brew to steep for. So let's give this
It's usually
like 10 hours. How about 10 hours?
Sure.
So what happens is, as soon as you press start, it'll deliver the 20 ounces of water to the ground coffee.
And it sits there.
And it will sit there and steep together for 10 hours.
Where's the little...
And then this after...
There's got to be a shut-off. Yeah.
There is. So we have a patented steep and release valve.
Nice.
So that after 10 hours, that little valve there...
Down she comes.
Presses up,
Yep.
operates the drip stop valve, and then releases your cold brew coffee into your waiting carafe.
What's next? You're going to start designing cars, airplanes? Yeah. You guys down at
We've
Breville?
got a talented team that can.
Yeah, there you go.
They're here somewhere.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
that's doing it all. So, anything else you want to talk to me about?
So it comes in a... So we've seen the...
Not yet.
Not yet. So we have the thermal version. So keeps your coffee nice and hot after it's brewed.
How many hours? A couple hours?
Oh, a couple of hours. It only drops about 5 degrees C. Yeah, and it goes in generally about 85, just less than 85 degrees C is the temperature going in. So which is pretty hot for most people.
Yeah.
And then we have a glass carafe version as well. So not the same model. So there's actually 2 models. So we've got a thermal version and a...
My next question was, you're not going to have a hot plate with that for this? No. So it's a different version.
Different version.
Nice that it comes in both, because that's another question we get. I prefer thermo carafe, or these other, I drink it for 3 hours, or I drink it pretty fast. I like the glass.
Exactly.
So, perfect.
So everybody's got their own preference. So, and then the heater plate will stay on for 2 hours, and again, it won't raise the temperature of the coffee. it keeps the coffee at the brewed temperature
Perfect.
rather than stewing it by raising the
Yeah,
temperature.
turns into tar.
Exactly. So we
Not
want
good.
to stop that from happening.
And auto start, I see you must be able to
You can.
program when it's going to come out. Well, it's got a clock built in.
Exactly.
So why wouldn't
Just
you
set
add
the
that?
clock, and then you can set your auto start time, and then it's simply just the press of this one button, and it goes into auto start
Before
mode.
you go to bed or whatever.
Exactly.
Nice.
The other thing that's really nice about it is we have this dual basket format, so not only can you have the large sort of cupcake style filter basket, but if you're brewing smaller cup volumes, then we give
Oh,
you
nice.
a cone insert.
Yeah.
So what that does is that actually provides you a better rate of extraction for smaller volumes.
Yeah.
So it takes a standard number 4 cone.
What kind of a shower does it have? Oh.
It's got a 4-hole shower that...
It's hard to see. The lights are shining in my eyes, so it's hard to see. But yeah, it's 4-hole. I'll take your word for it. Oh, it
You
comes
will?
off.
Yeah, it comes off for cleaning.
Yeah.
So we make that...
Oh, yeah. Nice.
so if it gets scaled up, which happens in a lot of hard water areas, because it's made out of silicon, all you need to do is basically just give these a bit of a squeeze,
Clean it out.
cracks the scale off,
Yep.
and then it's ready to install and go
It's
back
best
on.
not to use too hard of water. It's better to use something that's filtered.
Yeah, absolutely.
But not void. Yeah,
distilled
distilled.
or demineralized, exactly,
yeah, it doesn't
because
taste
it really
good.
does affect the taste.
Yeah, it's not so good. You need the minerals.
Yeah, you do.
Nice.
So it also has a small cup volume setting. So less than 20 ounces, you take out your carafe and you can put in your favorite travel mug.
Oh,
And
nice.
it automatically keeps this drip stop valve closed. So it then steeps the coffee and the water together longer because it's a bit hard when you're brewing less than
Right.
that amount of coffee, like less than 20 ounces, to get the right extraction.
It flies right through it.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
this holds it together, and
Nice.
then after basically a pause, 30 to 40 second pause, it then releases the coffee into your travel mug.
Nice. Anything else you want to tell me about?
Well, we have
No.
this thing.
Oh, you got me. So, look at that. Isn't he a sweetheart? Doesn't that look like a box for a ring? A very big ring? No, it is not. Here, tell us what it is.
Sorry, it's not a ring.
I know. I kind of guessed that.
We'll give you the ta-da moment if we can get it open.
There we go. Ta-da!
So you're thinking, like, what is this? What could we be
Well,
doing here?
it resembles what's up in here.
Yeah.
So,
So we know that, like, everybody really loves pour over, but
Yeah.
not everybody loves to stand on top of their Hario and
yeah.
doing the whole thing. So what
Yeah.
we've done here is we've automated that process. So all you need to do is pop on this little adapter onto the top of the brewing
Oh, right there.
platform, right there. Then take out your regular
Yep.
carafe shower screen.
Yep.
So this one, you can see this one's got 4 holes,
And 3.
and then this one's got 3 holes.
the
So
color thing too, so you can
so you can easily ID it.
identify it. Yeah.
So we've got 3 holes in this because you just want to direct the water to the ground coffee, not to the paper. So this is more concentrated towards the center of the filter basket. So, and we just pop that back on here,
Okay.
and then we can just filter paper, ground coffee,
The usual.
pop it on here, and then you can use this as a little platform for your cup. So
I'll
your
be darned.
cup sits
Cool.
on here, and then you can
That is cool. I like that.
and then you can go into settings.
And you can do all
And-
the usual temperature and everything, I suppose.
Let's just go back.
Pre-infusion.
We just go into My Brew, and we turn on pour over. So pour over's on now. So what that does is that turns off the drip stop control, and also optimizes the water flow. So it delivers it at the right rate for pour over.
And you can change the temperature and all that.
Change all those settings
Pre-infusion,
as well. Yeah,
the bloom time.
yeah, and the water delivery speed as well.
Now
So-
that is something. I mean, this whole brewer is like, this is taking it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You guys must have nothing better to do than work.
Design
And
great, design great products.
Yeah. I mean, this is fabulous. I can't wait to do a crew review on it and try it out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've done a lot of side by side blind tastings. Yeah, and it's pretty phenomenal, the result side by side. That's pretty much it. Gail, I
Stainless
think.
steel, like all the stuff. Is this?
Yep.
This has got.
This is the base is a molded
Has it got that
plastic.
clear coat on it or something? Kind of feels like it's got something.
It
on
does,
no?
yeah. It does have it's a painted finish,
Nice.
and the rest of it is brushed stainless steel.
Very nice. In the usual Breville style, very nice looking. It complements anything else on your countertop. I'd say your products always function well and look well as well. They
Thank
look
you.
good. Yeah.
We do our best.
Yes, you do. Well, thank you for coming by and showing the new brewer. We're real excited about it, and I bet you those folks out there are going to be excited as well.
I hope so, yeah.
I can't wait to do
Yeah.
a test on it. So
Fantastic.
yeah.
Thanks, Gail.
Thank you.
Cheers.